Part 2 of the Amber Show. It's going to be a lot of parts today. This is my nose bling. Just something I wanted to try that's different. I like culture, different cultures, especially the Indian culture, African culture. So this is my Indian vibe. For all you people who didn't like what I said about Hambray being shot and killed, and the reason why that the experts gave, which made all the sense in the world, I don't care. I don't fuck you. I don't give a shit. If you think that Hambray should not have been killed, then too bad. I don't care what you think. Keep your opinion to yourself. That's my opinion. And how else was he going to get the child? And it's a human being child. And it's the zoo's fault. And if you're also mad about Hambray being shot and you got all these 400,000 signatures against the family, well, you know what you should do? Go to the Cincinnati Zoo, go to all the zoos, and free all the animals. Or next time, go in there yourself. One of you 400,000 people, go in there and get the child yourself. Okay? All right. So I want to give a public service announcement. I'm talking about saving lives. A family in Florida yesterday was given the worst thing that could ever happen to them. Their life has been changed forever. A family of 11 in an SUV coming home from the beach, celebrating the birthday of the 16-year-old daughter. The lady had 5 daughters, 16, 14, 13, 11, and 7. All of the daughters were killed but the 7-year-old because their tire blew out. The car rolled over, flipped in the air, rolled over 4 to 5 times in the air, went up to 20 feet in the sky, ejected a 3-year-old nephew that was in the car, and he went over, by the grace of God, he went over 2 25-foot ceilings. This 3-year-old child flew out of the car in the air like an angel with some wings, picked him up, took him over 2 25-foot walls. He missed an embankment. From the first wall he went over, there was an embankment. And then another wall he went over in the air into the backyard of a person's home a block away, and he missed a garage, falling on a garage. He missed falling on a house. The backyard where he fell, they had poles, steel poles in the ground. They were building a sand box. He missed those poles where he could have been just impaled and went right onto the sand. 3 years old. They couldn't even find him. The passengers that were alive in the car were saying there's a 3-year-old missing. They couldn't even find him. Number one, they found him. The helicopters found this child alive. But the 4 sisters dead. Imagine the pain of the mother, the grandmother, the friends, the family members. 4 girls dead. Imagine the pain of this little girl who's alive, 7 years old. Her sisters, who she's looked up to, known all her life because she's the baby of the family. They're gone, just like that. So when you think that you have problems or you think that things are going wrong, look at that. Thank Allah, God, that you are alive, well, fed. Any problems you have can be resolved. You can resolve your problems. It's up to you to resolve them. It's up to you to help yourself, because there are people who are in so much pain. I could hardly sleep last night thinking about the pain in this family. I could hardly sleep. All day today I've just been giving praise and prayer for their family, hoping it goes out into the universe to give them some type of strength and comfort. Check your tires. Don't drive around on bald tires. They were on the highway coming back from the beach. Here's a mother who lost 4 of her daughters, young little girls. It's very important to check your tires. Keep your car up to date on inspection. You're driving a machine, a mean machine that can become dangerous and kill you. So please, everyone, check your tires, check your car, pray for this family. Cyber bullies I want to talk about real quick. I don't care about cyber bullies. You could say anything you want to say about me on the internet. I don't care. I will tell you back off and then block you. There are some people who will, get in arguments with somebody behind a computer. Sometimes it's kind of fun, but then I'm still going to block you after I do it. But the experts are saying that you should ignore them. So, I don't know about that. I'm not good on ignoring stuff. But I will block you, though. There was a lady who was bullied online. Her son actually had killed himself because he had been bullied so bad. And then they started bullying the mother, saying, you're probably a bad person, that's why he killed himself. Do you know this lady posted all that bullying and ended up getting $500,000 in donations and was able to quit her job, and she probably got off the internet. She got $500,000. Could you imagine, like 20 years ago, she could have just been bullied and nobody would know. But now with the internet, you can post and say and do everything to, let the world know what's going on. Also, Donald Trump, he just had a press conference, and he basically just said, fuck the media. That's all he really had to say. There was a girl thrown off of JetBlue for having on little short shorts, little teeny top. For some reason it bothered them, and they threw her off JetBlue. But her name was the funniest, Maggie McMuffin. So Maggie McMuffin was thrown off the plane. She's probably going to try and sue. The Zika virus is very real. The chemicals that they want us to put on our bodies will kill you too. This DEEK and OFF and all these things, terrible chemicals that you're inhaling, ingesting, it's going into your bloodstream. A lady just gave birth. She was from Honduras, came over here. She knew she had the Zika virus. When you're pregnant, it's the worst thing. Don't get pregnant right now. If you're in any of the places where there are lots of mosquitoes, if you are pregnant, seek medical attention right away. The Zika virus is so real that they've been asking, the government is asking for assistance in monetary, in money to help fight this, and Congress wouldn't even give them the money that they're asking for. A lot of the children are being born whose mother has the Zika virus. It's called microcephaly, and that's when you're born with a very small head, like the size of a plum. And her baby was born this way, and that's right here in the United States. It just happened. Also, everyone, get your thyroid checked if you're having a hard time sleeping, if you can't lose weight, if you're agitated, tired, feel lazy. The thyroid is right here. I do have thyroid problem where I do have to take medication daily, but I work on myself to keep my weight down. You will gain weight, so you gotta work on yourself. But get your thyroid checked because it's very important. It runs your entire body, and if you don't get it checked, you can actually die from the thyroid. Why is the entertainment industry, the media, want to pick on Chris Brown all the time? I mean, he had his problems with Rihanna so many years ago. I mean, she got a busted lip. Okay, it's all bad. Of course, it's all bad. But, I mean, nobody talks about how James Brown killed Tammy Terrell, knocked out all her teeth. Nobody talks about Ray Rice like they do, where he's just bashed constantly when he knocked out his woman in the elevator. Johnny Depp now they're saying that he was abusive, which is that's just alleged. But I'm saying, I mean, Chris Brown, they're just constantly berating him about something all the time. I wish they'd leave Chris Brown alone. Chris Brown is young and rich and just trying to live his life and take care of his little girl, royalty. All right, you guys, I think that's about it that I wanted to talk about. So I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Don't forget to get your tires checked, get your thyroid checked, and have a great day. Thanks for coming to the Amber Shows.